National Newcomer Academy is located at 7060 Camp Bowie Boulevard, just walking distance from Tarleton State University. This neighborhood is considered to be low income.
Approximately 35 countries are represented at INA. Within the class that I work with, Spanish, Arabic, and Swahili are spoken. The students show a strong willingness to learn, but due to the language barrier, lack of resources, and lack of support at home, the students are considered to be at risk. Within this social studies class, Mrs. Earls presents new information using various teaching methods, but focuses on repetition and input quantity. Mrs. Earls begins each lesson using pre-exposure. The students are to write their vocabulary words in their journal at the beginning of every week to familiarize themselves with the upcoming lesson. While the students were studying Native Americans, Mrs. Earls had each student draw a slip of paper with a Native American name on it. The students then had to identify themselves by that name for the rest of the lesson. With each new topic being discussed, Mrs. Earls provides each student with an informational packet covering everything they need to learn for the lesson.
Each student chose a tribe and created their own teepee using sticks they brought from home. They decorated the teepees with tribal symbols and labeled them with their tribal name. The teepees were entered into a contest and judged by the teachers. During my time in the class, Mrs. Earls has used a Promethean board to show the students videos related to the topics being discussed in class. Every day when the students enter their classroom, the first thing they do is take out their journals and write down whatever is written on this board. It is always related to the subject being discussed that day in class. As mentioned in the video, Cortez and his men built canoes 40 feet long. To engage her tactile learners, she took the students outside, lined them up, and made them walk 40 feet to visualize the actual length of the canoes. Mrs. Earls used cooperative learning when she carefully regrouped the students to work on their mind mirror projects. Each student was assigned a task. Mrs. Earls and I moved around the room, observing each group to ensure they were working efficiently.